Hi class, welcome to Module 3. I've enjoyed your work very much so far in the first two modules. We are moving away from our theoretical framework into our more practical side of things. In this module we're going to be talking about several things. The BOP and BOP is going to introduce you to this principle-centered approach. I think the theory and practice kind of go hand in hand here. So the theory that we sort of learned creating, well, what does that actually mean in practice, and what should that mean in practice? And you can tell me what you think about that in terms of BOP and BOP. From the Kretzmann and McKnight, we get a lot about the insides and outs of the asset-based approach. And so we're really kind of delving hard into that. And then from the Phillips and Pittman, we're going to get a little bit more of the economic side of things. And so we can reflect and critique that as well. Here's where we start to talk about inclusion and the significance of that in our practice. So a participatory sort of approach. We're going to start to create a vision about our community development project. We're going to start to compare and contrast maybe differences between economic and community development. We started that last week as well, most certainly. But also we're going to start to think about what actually we might be doing. Now, I know that we haven't chosen our project sites yet, and we are in the process of doing this, and so I'll guide you along that way, and we can have a conversation about that on the discussion board this week. But generally speaking, the number 4 on your learning objectives for the module, it says generate an initial community development plan. Don't freak out about that. This is nothing you have to turn in. I just need you to start to think about what that might look like. And that will only happen once you actually know where it is that you're working. And this is something that we'll be doing the rest of the semester too, so be easy on yourself that way. I think that's all that I have to say. I think the practical piece of this class is a really, really fun one. Like I said, we're moving away from that theory now into more sort of the tangible stuff that we can do as well. We have a Harrison piece of reading for us to get through that I think is going to touch on several things. And hopefully all of this together is going to give you a tool belt that we are starting to develop as we go forth and try to do good work.